The 2025 Yamaha YZF-R3 is finally here, and for many motorcycle enthusiasts around the world, this little supersport has always represented something special, an entry point into Yamaha's legendary R-Series family. Today, on Global Bike Buzz, we're going to dive deep into this machine, taking you through every detail from its design and styling to its engine, performance, price, and whether it's worth your money. In 2025, Yamaha has built a reputation for making motorcycles that balance performance, reliability, and style, and the R3 has consistently been one of the most popular small-displacement sport bikes on the market. But the question is, does the 2025 model keep up with expectations and the ever-growing competition? Let's find out. When you first walk up to the 2025 Yamaha YZF-R3, the design immediately grabs your attention. The front end is heavily inspired by Yamaha's bigger supersport machines, particularly the R6 and the flagship R1. You'll notice the aggressive LED headlights that sit low and sharp, giving the bike a predatory stance even when it's parked. Yamaha has refined the aerodynamics around the front fairing, not just to improve looks but also to enhance airflow at higher speeds. There's a central air intake positioned between the headlights, reminiscent of MotoGP machinery. And it's not just cosmetic, it plays a functional role in cooling and channeling air smoothly around the bike. The windscreen sits tall enough to provide a bit more wind protection than before, which will be a relief for riders planning longer highway journeys. From the side, the YZF-R3 continues its lineage as a sleek and proportionate supersport. Yamaha has made sure the bike doesn't look like a beginner's motorcycle but instead carries the DNA of its more powerful siblings. The fairings flow smoothly into the tank, which has sculpted recesses to lock in your knees while cornering. The seat height is accessible at around 30.7 inches, striking a balance between comfort for shorter riders and sportiness for those who want to tuck in aggressively. The tail section has been sharpened further for 2025, with a narrow, race-inspired profile that emphasizes the bike's lightweight nature. Alloy wheels with a new design add a modern touch, and the color schemes for this year include Yamaha's iconic Team Blue, a stealthy matte black, and a striking white and red combination that pays homage to Yamaha's racing heritage. Walking around to the back, the sharp LED taillight instantly conveys a race bike-inspired look. The indicators are neatly integrated without looking bulky, and the short, sporty rear fender gives the bike a clean finish. Yamaha has clearly designed the rear to appeal to those who want that aggressive supersport aesthetic without needing aftermarket modifications right out of the showroom. The exhaust has been slightly redesigned as well. It's compact, angled upward, and gives a sporty vibe that fits perfectly with the rest of the motorcycle. Now, the engine is where Yamaha has stuck to what works best. The 2025 YZF-R3 continues to use the 321cc liquid-cooled, parallel twin engine, a tried and tested motor that has made this bike famous worldwide, producing around 42 horsepower and 21.8 pound-feet of torque. This engine is not about raw power that scares new riders, but about balance. It's smooth, it's reliable, and it revs beautifully all the way up to its redline at 12,000 RPM. For city commuting, it feels approachable, but on twisty mountain roads, it wakes up and delivers enough punch to keep even experienced riders entertained. Yamaha has fine-tuned the EQ for smoother throttle response this year, and riders will immediately feel that the bike is more predictable when rolling on and off the gas. Performance-wise, the R3 is a gem in its class. Thanks to its lightweight frame and near-perfect weight distribution, handling feels effortless. Flicking the bike through corners is intuitive, and it rewards riders who enjoy precision and confidence on winding roads. At about 375 pounds wet, the bike feels light beneath you, and the suspension has been slightly revised for 2025 to provide a firmer, sportier ride without compromising too much on everyday comfort. The front uses a 37mm Kib upside-down fork that not only improves rigidity but also adds a premium feel to the bike. The rear monoshock is preload adjustable, allowing some customization for different rider weights and preferences. Braking is handled by a 298mm disc up front and a 220mm disc at the rear, paired with dual-channel ABS as standard. The brakes offer strong bite and consistent feedback, which is reassuring for newer riders while still being adequate for spirited rides. Out on the highway, the R3 cruises comfortably at 70 miles per hour with plenty of room left to overtake. The sixth gear is tall enough to keep the engine from feeling stressed, making longer journeys surprisingly comfortable for a small displacement sport bike. Top speed hovers around 110 to 112 miles per hour, which is more than enough for its category. The bike feels stable at speed, and that's thanks to Yamaha's aerodynamic design work and chassis tuning. Fuel efficiency is another strong point. Riders can expect anywhere from 50 to 56 miles per gallon depending on riding style, making it economical for daily commuting while still being fun on weekends. Technology-wise, Yamaha has kept things simple yet effective. The fully digital LCD display remains clear and functional, showing speed, gear position, fuel level, and a shift indicator. While it doesn't have the full-color TFT screen that some competitors are beginning to introduce, it keeps costs down and delivers all the information you need in a straightforward manner. The LED lighting all around adds to the premium touch, and the overall build quality is exactly what you would expect from Yamaha: solid, reliable, and designed to last. Price is always a crucial factor, especially in this category. In the US market, the 2025 Yamaha YZF-R3 comes in at around $5,800 to $6,000 depending on color and dealer fees. That positions it competitively against rivals like the Kawasaki Ninja 400, KTM RC 390, and Honda CBR500R. While some competitors offer slightly more displacement or advanced features, Yamaha's reputation for reliability, its iconic R-Series styling, and the bike's approachable nature keep it extremely attractive. For many riders, this is the ideal blend of affordability, performance, and brand prestige. So, who is the 2025 Yamaha YZF-R3 really for? It's perfect for beginners who want to step into the world of sport bikes without being overwhelmed. It's also a fantastic option for experienced riders who want a lightweight, flickable machine for city commutes or weekend canyon carving. It's not the most powerful bike in its class, but it doesn't need to be. The R3 has always been about accessibility, balance, and delivering just the right amount of excitement, and this new model continues that tradition flawlessly. To wrap up, the 2025 Yamaha YZF-R3 doesn't try to reinvent the wheel. Instead, it polishes and refines what was already a winning formula. With its aggressive R-Series styling, reliable parallel twin engine, sharp handling, and affordable price tag, it remains one of the most complete packages in the entry-level supersport category. Yamaha knows its audience, and this bike is proof of that. Whether you're buying your very first sport bike or adding a fun and reliable machine to your garage, the new R3 deserves serious consideration. That's our full review of the 2025 Yamaha YZF-R3 here on Global Bike Buzz. If you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel for more reviews.